that what you're thinking? Excellent, Theo. High five. I know that place, but I love how you thought of it by yourself. You said Whole Foods Market. I know that place. Yeah. So what are some other stores? That's a great answer. Store can be someplace you go to buy toys, games, clothes, food. What stores do you like?
Toy store.
Which one? On the east side. I know which one it's called. It's FAO. Love the arcade. Do you know the name of the arcade? Dave and excellent! You're doing great. And where do you go to buy games? That's where you go to play games while you're there, but sometimes you can go to a store and buy a game and you take it home. Where do you go to buy games? Excellent, Theo. Excellent. So the reasons why we're talking about all of this is because when it's your share time, I do. When it's your share time, you could say, I like to go to GameStop. Papa takes me and I get to buy a game and take it home. That would be a great share. That's why we're talking about all different things that you like. Let's try one more topic and then we'll practice. Okay? You're doing so great. I'm very... Super Mario Brothers. That's a good making connection. Okay. Well, it sounds like what's happening is I said GameStop, and that made you visualize the games that you like to look for. You like to look for Super Mario Brothers. You like to look for Minecraft. What's another game you like to look for at GameStop? Excellent! High five. It's all about visualizing. You're doing great. Let's try one more thing. How about what TV shows do you like to watch? Or what people do you like from TV? SpongeBob. What else?
Patrick.
Well, good. SpongeBob, Patrick.
Squidward.
Squidward, right. So those are 3 people from SpongeBob. That's on Nickelodeon. What's a different show that you like? You like to watch SpongeBob. You like to watch... A little help? So let's visualize. I see Theo. Theo sits on the couch and he puts on the TV, and sometimes he puts on SpongeBob, and sometimes he puts on... Okay, I'm going to help you. So here's the big TV right here. What things do you see on the TV? There's a lot more than SpongeBob on that TV. What else do you watch on the TV? Or who else do you see on the TV?
Baseball.
Excellent! That's another thing to watch on TV. Very cool. Mm-hmm. It sounds like you like to watch sports. Cool. All right, so you like to watch SpongeBob. You like to watch sports. Let's do one more and then we'll move on, okay? I'm thinking of something, it's a cartoon. Well, I want to show you a picture and see if you know who it is, okay? Nice reading.
Ninja Turtles?
That is another show. That is another show. But I want to show you a picture. I want to see if you know who this is.
Ninja Turtles and also the last one is...
You're doing great, bud. Who's that?
Daffy Duck.
Excellent. Who else do you see when you watch Daffy Duck? So I said Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck. Who else? Who's the bird? Excellent. Excellent. Very good. That's there's a grandma too. Very. Is that something different? That's okay. That's okay. All right. Very cool. So remember the reason why we're talking about this is you could say, yesterday I watched Bugs Bunny and it was so funny because he was chasing the Elmer Fudd. Right? Or you could say our Daffy Duck lost all his feathers and it was very funny. That's something you could share about, okay? So you can share anything you want, but these are just some ideas. And we're going to keep practicing that every week. Cool. Let's keep going. You're doing great. All right? So now it's going to be your turn to pretend to share, because your share day is on Friday. So this Friday, what do you think you want to share about?
This is Friday.
Today's Tuesday, and we have Wednesday, Thursday, and then it's Friday. What do you want to share about on Friday?
Oh, it's fun.
All right, so when we share, we have to say a lot of things. So if you say, I watch SpongeBob, that's a little thing. We want to say more. I'll give you an example. I watched Star Wars, and Luke Skywalker was fighting with a lightsaber. So that tells me what happened. It's not just, I saw Star Wars. That's a little thing. But I didn't say that. I said, I saw Luke Skywalker, and he was fighting. You want to say a lot. So if I say, you said, I like SpongeBob. Now tell me more. What happened?
Patrick was running down a hill and SpongeBob just bumped into him and he fell down into a cave and Patrick wondered, oh no! Oh no!
Excellent.
And it was super funny.
It was.
Ouch.
That is very funny. That's a great cheer. Your friends are going to like that. And Miss Rackenberg's going to like what?
His head all like a pancake.
Right? So that's great. That's great. And I can see you visualizing. I know when you're visualizing because you look over the side. All right? But the thing with shares is that we share a lot, but then we have to stop. So that's what we have to practice
You
too.
don't just do
You don't just do a little. You gotta do.
not this much. You don't say
I watched SpongeBob. Or I saw Daffy Duck. Or I played games. I played games. That could be anything. You would say, I played Minecraft and I built a big tower. And then the zombies came. I don't know. I've never played Minecraft. Okay, but you just did a great job. So if I say, what do you want to share about? You're going to do exactly what you just did, but then you have to remember to say,
questions and I'm ready for questions from Colin.
good. And then you call on your friends 3 times, and then you say, excellent. All right, let's try it. Come on over.
Thank you for fur.
Thank you. That was great. Right.
That was fur.
Right. And you know what I want to do actually? I want us to switch so that you have to stand here because I know you stand up for share. So we're going to start over here. Come on over. Sit on the couch. We'll pretend the couch is the floor. And I'll be Miss Ruckenberg. All right. I like how you fixed it. So, all right, friends, it's share time. I want to see everybody whole body listening. Who is ready to share?